Okay, so we are live. It is December 2nd, Thursday, right around 2:31 p.m. on the East Coast. This is not financial advice. This is only to be used as entertainment. Please do your own research. So today, wow, I slept in late today. I came home from work and just took a nap for a couple hours, and I woke up and I saw somebody post on Discord that the price went down to like $13 or something on Polygon, and I was like, what? So I went on the computer and all my limit orders got filled. And it wasn't just Polygon. Let's see what happened. On Polygon, it went down to, looks like $16. Uniswap, it went down to $13.27. And here we are on Pancake Swap. It went down to $13.02 or 3 cents. So Polygon actually held up pretty good. I'm wondering if that's because my limit orders were all there trying to hold up the price, but I'm not trying to hold up the price. Okay, I've learned I'm not going to fight the market. I'm not going to be like, okay, here's a price line in the sand, and we're not going to go below that. If the market wants to dump, then I will be happy to buy. And after my last limit orders bought, if I can scrounge and get some cash, I'll put prices below the last price that got dumped at or whatever. So for me, it's just business as usual. I'm buying the dip, and let's see how much of a dip we have. So on Polygon, we went down to 55.5%, and right now we're at minus 52% off from the high. So yeah, charting analysis, it looks really good on Polygon. Like we barely went below the bottom of this box, and right now I am fiat poor, I am cash poor. So if I'm going to buy any more million token, it will be with other investments. And right now I'm not going to scramble to buy a million token. I mean, I bought enough today. I had yesterday, I'll tell you a story. So yesterday, I had a few $1,000s left on Coinbase and USDC, and I went ahead and tried to use crypto.com. So the first time I used crypto.com, I think I just used it on a credit card, and I was like a 2.4% fee or something. And that worked out fine. I sent some Matic over to Polygon, and, you can buy a million token with that. Or, if it's a new account, you want to send Matic because you always need some Matic to do the transactions. But once you have your Matic over there, just keep one Matic on for, transactions, and you can convert the rest to either USDC or ETH or whatever to buy your million token. Me personally, I like USDC because I can calculate my cost basis a lot easier that way. So what I did yesterday morning for a couple hours, I sent a small transaction of USDC from Coinbase to crypto.com. First time I'm sending USDC to crypto.com. And then I had to pay a $10 fee for that, or it was like $9.50. And then I transferred that USDC from crypto.com to my Polygon wallet address. And it was like, 18-cent fee or something like that. And it was like, maybe I had to wait 2 minutes for the funds to appear or something. And that was fine. That was fine. So I'm like, okay, well, that worked out great. So I moved the rest of my money from Coinbase. It was a few $1,000s, one transaction, send that to crypto.com. And again, it's the same fee. It's like $9.50. So it doesn't matter if you're going to send $100 or thousands of dollars. It's going to be the same ERC20 gas fee of about $9 to $10. This is at 7 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. So those times I've noticed the gas fees can be quite low for Ethereum, somewhere below 100 Gwei maybe. And then, so I had those thousands of dollars of USDC now sitting on crypto.com. It took about a little longer this time, maybe, between 2 and 5 minutes, not too long. And then I just transferred that to my Polygon wallet address. And again, it was like, a 15 or 20 cent fee. Maybe it was 44 cents, but, it was pennies. And so what did I learn? I learned that if you're buying million token on Polygon, okay, there's no need now to use the Polygon bridge. If you're taking your fiat money, if you want to go straight to crypto.com with a credit card, just know that there's that 2.4% fee or whatever it is they charge for a Visa. If you calculate your percent fee to be $10 or less, then just go straight to crypto.com with your Visa card and buy it that way. If you are buying a lot of, let's say, USDC for your purchase, and that percentage fee, that credit card fee is, let's say, $10 or more, then just use something like Coinbase as your fiat ramp. Deposit your cash there. You might have to wait 7 business days for the funds to clear. But if you're like me, I like to wire money. But then I'm going to have to pay like $40 in total fees for that. I get $30 bank fee and then a $10 Coinbase fee, but I get the money right away. And then, use your Coinbase account if you're a U.S. citizen to transfer that to crypto.com. You pay your $9 or $10 ERC20 fee, and then maybe 50 cents at the most to get it back on the Polygon ERC20 bridge. So that is the correct way. I would suggest to buy Million Token on Polygon. And really, I think there's no reason why you wouldn't want to buy Million Token somewhere else, like Ethereum, blockchain using Uniswap. You're going to be paying $20 to $40 in gas fees. If you're bridging your USDC from ETH to Polygon, you don't get all of your ETH converted over. You get that $100 worth of ETH stuck in your original ETH address. So that sucks. And Polygon still has the lowest fees. I'm paying 2 or 3 cents max for a limit order. And I'm just waiting for the price to come to me. So if we're in a price downtrend, and I just set up my limit orders and it takes all the stress free out of it, So I know Pancake Swap, they have low fees, but it's still like 10 cents or something. So there's really no reason to not be on Polygon. And the liquidity, as we've shown in previous videos, is really good. You can get just about the same amount of Million Token on Polygon as it is on Ethereum. I haven't checked it recently, but so yeah, that's my story about yesterday. So yesterday I spent a while setting up limit orders. I sent up 9 limit orders, pretty good sized chunks too. I had 3 or 4 of them fill yesterday, and the rest got filled today. So now I have over 12,000 Million Token, and yeah, we'll just see where the price goes from here. So I think my last limit order wasn't even down at these I might have held the line here, right there, at $16 or $15. That might have been me here on Polygon. Yeah, because I think I had one limit order that was under $16. And I was just telling my wife just yesterday that I had put all these limit orders in. I was like, I don't think they're going to get filled, but you never know. If the price goes up, I'm happy making money that way. If the price goes down, I'm happy just buying more Million Token. So I think I held the line on Polygon, and that's why we didn't go down to $13 or whatever. But so right now, Polygon price is $17.27. Looks like Pancake's doing a little better. It looked like we even went up on Pancake to $21. That must have been a big buy order. And then Uniswap is $16.15. So I'm mainly looking at now just the price charts, I think, on Polygon, because that's where I spend most of my time on it. And it looked really easy to chart out. So there's some theories of what happened. Me personally, I don't know why the dump. Okay. We had some bullish news. Missile was talking about this governance proposal about just taking that $1 million. That's just really, wasting away trying to support a Million Token to $1. It's really just a symbolic gesture at this point. I mean, if Million Token succeeds or will succeed, that $1 million is losing purchasing power, just trying to make a statement that we're pegged to $1, which, I think it's silly just to have $1 million doing nothing there. Either you believe in the project, you don't. Million Token, Bitcoin isn't backed by anything, right? Imagine back in 2008, somebody put $1 million and say, oh, we're going to back, or let's say $21 million. We're going to back Bitcoin by $1. And, here we are, a decade later, that $1 million would have lost half its purchasing power. So again, I think um, doing something with that $1 million, just trying to peg it to $1 for a million token, could be used in better use cases. So for me, this is bullish news, because if they use that money to buy up million token and just say it's a war chest or something to show investors that we have investment funds, I think that's bullish news. So I don't know why, with this discussion yesterday, why million token decided to dump today, but I took advantage of it. I bought the dip, and my stack's grown, so I'm happy about that. Discord, it looks like somebody sold 3,337 million token. I don't know what the story with that is, but I would think it would take a lot more than selling 3,000 tokens to bring the price down to $13 or something. And somebody said something about ETH liquidity. I don't know what the real answer is. I saw on Etherscan this 3,337, which I guess is the same thing here. He's talking about something about a rebalance. I'm not sure what that is. But I think when you do the calculations, it was like $12 and change for a million token. It was, I think, 9 ETH. Let's see now. Yeah, 9.2 ETH for, 3,337 million token. 41,000. I don't know what the story is. It's not important to me. But, I'm just letting you know what I was doing. So I woke up from my nap, rolled out of bed, started doing my records, and all my limit orders got filled. So I'm going to look at the chat real quick. Filthy Peasant Gaming says, "Hey Tim, thought you could take a break today." Ha, yeah. And I basically did take a break. I did all my work yesterday. I spent probably more than an hour just messing around with crypto.com, and setting up my limit orders. I mean, it doesn't really take that long, but the way I do things, I'm very meticulous with my records. Let's see what else there is in the chat. I think it dumped because of the breakup between the foundation and Missile and something like that. I'm honestly not interested in drama, so I didn't follow much of it. Yeah, I don't know all the whole story between the foundation and Missile. I know Missile talked with Time Traveler yesterday, and I kind of skimmed that part of the discussion when they were talking about the foundation. I know they got their website up now. It looks good. I haven't pulled it up on my page yet. It looks good when you first come to it. Like if you're an investor, they have this high APY thing going. I don't know what they're launching. They had launched Simba, and it looks like it could be something similar. I can't really talk about it because I don't know the details. So, what I would suggest to the foundation and that website is they need somebody talking about it on YouTube, or do a live stream or something, discussing what they're doing with that APY or something. So, I don't want to just read off their website and make conclusions because I don't know the details. But for me, they burned the community on the Simba stake fiasco, so they have to prove themselves. I don't trust them. That's just me. So, you burned me once. I'm gonna back off, and if more details come out about what they're doing with the foundation, then I'll give my opinion. But as far as I know, I don't think everybody got their donations back yet. People donated money, their million token, to the foundation. I know technically got their money back, but I don't think everybody got their money back. And whenever they're asked about it, they always say, "Well, just look into it yourself." They don't just say, "Yeah, we gave everybody back their money." So I'd like to say good things about the foundation. If anybody from the foundation wants to fill me in, I'll be open-minded. But right now, they have to prove themselves to me. Say, Filthy also says, honestly, I think it's fine if there's different groups of things go further and improve the token. Not all of them have to agree and work together. It's decentralized for a reason. No leaders for leaders. I think removing liquidity is always a bad idea. Can you stake with Trust Wallet? I don't know. I have Trust Wallet, but I never got a chance to put Million Token on it. I think if you're on Trust Wallet, you should have just right now just transfer your money into like a MetaMask account, and it'd make things so much easier because you have, MetaMask is so easy to use with staking, I suppose, with ETH on the staking pool for Tech Lead staking pool. It's very easily integrated with other blockchains and also the NFTs that are on the Polygon network on OpenSea. So to all those people that still have Million Token on a Trust Wallet, I would suggest, just use a MetaMask. I know if you transfer it, you're going to lose some Lion Gov voting weight, but right now that's not even a priority. See now what else is there? Gaming is the way. Buy some CGG. I don't even know what that is. Okay, so you're just shilling some stuff. I don't even know what those letters are. And then Big asked me what's happening. Basically, it's just a dump. I don't know why the price dumped. So let's see how much it dumped. So we were down here around $19, and then we dumped like 16%. And then right now we're at like minus 10% in a day. Minus 10% in a day is not uncommon for an altcoin. But what's really uncommon? Why are we dumping so hard when Bitcoin is just doing its thing, right? I said my last stream, we were hitting some resistance here, and we were still up here, and Million Token was starting to dump. I don't even know why Million Token is dumping when the rest of the market isn't. And we have bullish news on the horizon. I still think Bitcoin could come back down and retest this moving average or the bottom of this channel here, just like it did back here in the end of September. So if that happens, later today or tomorrow, or whatever, and we come back down and we go back down to like 54,000 and change for Bitcoin, that could just shake out some more weekends for the Million Token holders. So yeah, if you're like me and you've been buying the dips, you're probably out of cash like me. So I'll probably I don't want to sell anything right now. I mean, I bought a lot today. I bought a lot of Million Token today. And I think from the height here, wherever the height is, during this downtrend, I bought over 1,000 Million Token. So I'm going to gather my thoughts. I think we could bounce from here and just call it a bottom at somewhere around $13 or $16. Wow, we came so far down below here. Yeah. I'm surprised that the price actually dropped among the three major blockchains that I'm watching. Yeah. Wow. So if my limit orders weren't on Polygon, I bet you we would have gone down to, $14, $13 also. But my limit orders, they're not like huge. I'm not going to like buy thousands at a time or hundreds. I buy batches, and when you add them all up, then it's a lot of Million Token. So that's still my plan. But let's see now if tomorrow we drop down, if we drop down to like these bottom boxes of like $12 and change on Polygon, I'll be cashing out some stuff to buy Million Token. I see Bebo in the chat. Let's see what else we got in the chat. It says, thanks Tim for the update. You're welcome. And my wife's this is her last week on vacation. She's got tomorrow off, and then maybe I'll be able to stream some more, but we'll see. She's downstairs cooking. We spend so much money when my wife's on vacation. She's like, we need a new air fryer. I need a new KitchenAid mixer. But she's cooking up a storm. Now she's doing chicken adobo with rice. And, what else is she doing? She made homemade ice cream recently. And what else did she do? She's making sausages now with her KitchenAid mixer. Now she got that sausage attachment, the mixer, the grinder attachment, I think it's called. So she's doing sausages, and it's not even Christmas yet. I'm trying to lose weight, but she's constantly feeding me. Yep, congratulations. You said Bebo said you bought more MM. Congratulations, man. Uh Bebo says I want to pull the peg. Yeah, I do too. I think it's pointless to have the $1 million sitting down there at the liquidity pool. I'm still reading the comments, guys. Says Million Token says removing the $1 floor is a rug pull. Well, I think if we do that, if Tech Lead follows through the government's proposal, I think the proposal is going to pass. I'm not going to vote on it. I think it's going to pass because I think the majority of the people are going to vote for it anyway. Because it's, I think Missile makes a good point. I think I've said a good. I've got the same thoughts on it too. So if a Tech Lead's going to have to make a video and put it on YouTube saying, "Hey, this is what the government proposal suggested," but otherwise he's going to be just ripped apart by CoffeeZilla, which might be a good thing too if it puts Million Token back on the map. But it's ultimately Tech Lead's decision. Even if the government proposal passes, if he wants to keep the $1 peg, then so be it. I mean, he that was his, the basis for Million Token anyway. So it's Tech Lead's decision, and I don't care if he keeps it pegged to a dollar. I mean, if the guy has multiple millions of dollars, it won't make a difference to him if he just keeps 1 million of it stashed away as a $1 peg. I've got $1 million sitting in cash, earning 3% a year, which I don't like having, but because it's in my 401k and I'm so heavily invested in crypto, it was for me a risk allocation tolerance thing for me, where if crypto tanks or the market tanks, then I got $1 million in cash just as a safety net. But I don't like having it. So, but everybody's different. So if Tech Lead, whatever his decision is, I'm sure the community is going to back him 100%. Yeah. Big says, I'll eat it for you and you can lose the weight. Yep. Yeah. I had a doctor's appointment. Probably a couple of them recently with blood draws and everything. Man, it sucks getting old. I think my cholesterol's got to go down too. I was all worried about becoming pre-diabetic, but that's not the case, which is good. But I probably have to reduce my meat intake, which I have anyway. But probably more so. My cholesterol is kind of high though, which surprised me. Let's see now what else we have in the comments. Congrats to those who bought some under $15. Yeah, I think the last buy on Polygon was me down here at 16. But I think it was below 16 actually. But on the other blockchains, yeah, you had a chance to buy it at like $14 or $13. That's great, man. See now, Dynamic Entry says, wish I could openly tell my wife I'm buying more crypto. She would kill me if she found out I was buying more. Yeah, well, I guess I have a very understanding wife. I woke up from my nap, told her what happened, and she was fine with it. She's even fine if I sell some Bitcoin to buy 1 million token. Says Janice K, Tim, you only know missile version of what's going on. You should go deeper and then you'll see the truth. And by the way, the foundation returned all the money. Well, that's good. Thanks for the update. I'm glad you posted that to let people know on that. And actually, no, I didn't get that information from Missile. Those are the comments that I saw from Shads on Discord. Every time he's asked about it, he was kind of wishy-washy. He wouldn't just say what you said. He always says, just look into it yourself. It'd just be so much simpler if he just said, yes, everybody got their money back. So that is not on Missile. Million Token says, buy more MM with that money is a bad idea. MM will get dumped and the floor will be gone. I disagree. The fundamentals hasn't changed for me. It's 1 million fixed supply, no coin inflation. That's always been a good enough reason for me to buy. And the fact that we dumped, 10 or 15% when really nothing's really happened in the crypto market. A little correction. I think the correction for Million Token has been over exaggerated. And they're not going to scare me. They're only going to scare me into buying more. Just DCA, my dude. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Yep. Bebo says, Tim, when we moon, will you party with us in Vegas? Yeah, I'll as long as I get away from my job, which I'm sure probably this year or next year I should retire, I would think. I still think we're on a bull trend, guys. I think Bitcoin is going to if we don't go up now, I think we're going to bounce here. I mean, we didn't even have a fake out right here back on November 28th. We didn't even break out of this channel. So, unless we have some giant scary black swan event of some new COVID variant and we have another 50% dump in Bitcoin in 24 hours, unless we have some very scary news, I still think we're in a bull trend. It's going to go into, December highs. I still think we could break all-time highs for Bitcoin in December. And just depending upon how fast it goes up, I don't know if that's going to have a blow off top in December or if it goes into April of next year, let's say. There's a lot of theories about that. I think one theory is if you look at the halvings, the blow off top would be somewhere in April of next year. I don't know. All I know is when I have a ridiculous amount of money, I'll cash out and then retire. I suppose I should have some in Bitcoin, but I don't feel comfortable retiring right now. And I've got, multiple millions, but I want a ridiculous amount. Let's see now. Who was the 30K whale that voted no? I don't know. The big whales that have that really don't come out. I don't know their names personally. I mean, you look at their addresses, but I don't know who they are. The only whales I know are Missile, Strangely, myself, James Huckle. The people that basically have 1% and have been public about it. So let's see now. I'm kind of curious at these prices. Let me pull up some Uniswap information. I don't know where the liquidity is better now. Is it better on Uniswap? See now, here we are. Uniswap interface. I'm going to see how much it costs to get 1,000 million token. So we'll flip this around. We'll pick USDC. Let's see, 1,000. How much would that cost? $16,000? Or let's just say 17,000. I'm going to look up on QuickSwap real quick too. Let's see now, Polygon, QuickSwap. It's taking a while to load up. Okay, so I'm going to flip this around. USDC. Okay, so I want 1,000. So it's going to cost more on Polygon. I could spend $20,200 on Polygon for 1,000, or just do it on Uniswap for 17,000. Interesting. So the liquidity is still better on Uniswap. Interesting. I'd like to buy, if you're doing limit orders in a downtrend, it doesn't matter where you're buying. If you set your old price, you know exactly what you're going to get from lean tokens. So, but if you want to if I'm thinking about cashing out some investments and trying to buy the dip and it's going to push the price up, I want to make sure I get the most million tokens. So in this case, I would buy it on Uniswap. If I had $17,000, I would just go all in with one big buy. That would raise the price up to $17 on Uniswap. And right now we're at $16.15. Where $17 would be kind of like right back up at the top of the channel. I wonder if you would just buy, if it would be better to, instead of YOLOing in, right? You buy $5,000, get your million tokens. Somebody's going to dump on you, right? Bring the price that back down, put another 5,000 and then another 5,000, another 2,000 or whatever. So rather than, because if you YOLO in with 17,000, somebody's going to dump on you. So, but I just hate paying those gas fees because every time you make a buy on Uniswap, I don't even know what the gas fees are now. Let's see what the price for the, let's see now, ETH gas tracker. Let's see what the gas fees are now. That's not too bad, 103. I think the gas, for some reason, ETH gas tracker has been kind of low compared to like weeks and months ago. It used to be in the hundreds. Okay, guys, I think that's about it, right? Yep. So we dumped today. I'll buy some more, but I'm not buying any more at the moment because I bought a lot today. My new stack's over 12,000. I'll buy thousands more, but it'd have to be back down in this green box, I think. I'm not panic buying. I'm dollar cost averaging on the way down. And if the market wants to dump some more on me, I'll continue to put limit orders on Polygon. I think I like Polygon a lot. And using crypto.com is the way to go. If you're just doing small buys on a credit card, or if you don't have any money in your checking account and you can whip out the Visa, you can buy crypto that way to crypto.com. I wouldn't suggest that though. Unless you can pay off your Visa at the end of the month. I don't go into debt when buying crypto. For me, the way to go is, if you can't wait, then wire money to your fiat on ramp, whether it's Binance or, for me, it's Coinbase. And then I just transfer that over to crypto.com, pay the $9 or $10 fee, and then the other 20-cent fee to get it to Polygon from crypto.com to your Polygon address, and you're good. You shouldn't pay more than about $10 in fees, and all your fiat money will be on the Polygon network. Okay, I don't see any more questions. Thanks for the chat, guys. Thanks for being here. If you like this, give me a comment down below, retweet this, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.